white people are insane. What would possess that white man to steal a piece of the pyramid? Like, that just sounds so disrespectful. This lady said her son brought home a piece of the pyramid after a trip to Egypt. She told him that it didn't belong with them and he needed to take it back immediately, right? He said, "No, I don't care nothing about what you talking about." She said he never listened to anybody, right? She said that piece of the pyramid ended up cursing her whole family. People was getting cancers, the hospital, long hospital stays. People was dropping dead, and he eventually dies. Like, what? So he died in March. It's now November. Well, I think this video is probably from October. Oh no, it's actually from September, the end of September. So she packs it up, does the whole video, packs it up, sends it back to some random museum that she found in Egypt, right? So she's all excited. You could tell her energy, her spirits was visibly lifted after shipping it off, right? In my mind, though, I'm watching, I'm like, I guarantee it's gonna end up right back at her house. I don't know why I felt like this, but I kept scrolling until I got an update. Sure enough, 3 months and 1 week after she initially sent the piece of the pyramid back to Egypt, it arrived back at her doorstep. Oh my God. I would literally lose my mind. First of all, I wouldn't even be in that position because why would you steal a piece of the pyramid in the first place? But here's my question. Being that him just stealing this little small piece of the pyramid got him and his whole family cursed, right? Why the hell hasn't the British Museum literally burned to the ground? I'm so confused. And then they said that the pyramids used to have 24 karat pyramid toppers. I guess they were also in the shape of a pyramid, that it was some form of an energy, it transmuted energy or collected energy from the atmosphere, whatever. They've been missing for, since the beginning of the time. What happened? Who was responsible for that? Like, I got a question.
I have a piece of the Great Pyramid that was taken. It is illegal to have, and it also, I think, is cursed. And so we are sending it back today. It's taken me, it's like one of those things, it's not hard, but it has taken me so long to like pack this thing and get it out of my house. And so I have some foam, I have bubble wrap, I have the envelope that it came in, and I have this box. Although it won't ship flat rate to Egypt, the guy at the post office told me that I could in fact use this box. So that's what I'm going to do. If you're new here, a year and a half ago, my oldest son went to Egypt and brought home what he said was a piece of the pyramid. Said he broke it off and brought it home. And immediately I was like, you have to send that thing back. That it needs to go back from where it came. Like it does not belong with us. And after he brought that back, our family has been cursed with nothing but bad luck, and terrible things have happened. And eventually he actually passed away in March. And I'm not making light of him passing. I'm processing that off of TikTok. It's what it is. So, but we've had deaths, we've had cancer, we've had hospitals have happened. And every time something bad happened, I was like, we have to get that piece of the pyramid gone. And he always laughed and told me I was crazy. And when he passed, I had to get this pyramid and get it out of our family and get it back to where it came from. And that is what I'm going to do. So I asked in the last video that I made, and it's been like a month because I've been putting it off. I think it's actually been like 3 weeks, but I've been putting it off because it's one of those things that's not hard, but you're just not ready to do it. And I need to do it because I'm leaving on a trip in a week. So, yeah, I'm going to put this in here, and then I'm going to very gently put the piece of the pyramid. There it is, in a lot of bubble wrap. And then I'm going to write a little handwritten note and just explain why this is coming back, and to please forgive us and accept our deepest and sincerest apologies from our family. I have been trying to figure out, like, how do I get the curse off of my family? Is it just returning this thing? I don't know. We will see. But, okay, I've got it. I'm going to, that scrabbling is like my dog on the floor. So I'm just going to wrap this in bubble wrap. Fresh, clean, nice bubble wrap, not the scrap that it came in. And that is that. Hold on. All right, so I'm just going to cut pieces of this foam and kind of make sure that this thing isn't going anywhere. I don't want any, like, I don't want them to open it and think that it wasn't taken care of. It has been safe here, and now it needs to go back and be safe there. So these boxes are tricky. Have you ever used these little flat rate boxes? It's like, I need 3 hands. Okay, almost there. If your family ever brought home a piece of something that it shouldn't have, would you have returned it? What would you do? How would you ensure that it got back to where it needs to go? Has your family ever done that? Has your family ever put you in that sort of a situation? Anyway, I'm gonna tape all this up and put the address for the Cairo Museum right there, and then I'm gonna go stand in line at the post office and drop this thing off and send it back. With much love.
Now, on the next episode of Fuck Around and Find Out, this young lady's son took a piece of the Pyramid of Giza home with him, and now he's no longer alive. Let's get into it. Hey y'all, welcome back to All Things Jenny. I'm Jenny. This will be an off-the-camera video, but I want to talk about this video. I don't understand what it is about white people and touching things that they know and was told to them not to touch, right? Because you don't see black people going to Egypt and taking things that are not supposed to be theirs, and or disturbing ancient tombs and or artifacts that are not supposed to be touched. So in this episode, this young man basically went to Egypt on vacation. He was probably told prior to going into the pyramid, you know, to do tour and everything, that no one should steal anything.
This is so sad that this happened, and I hope she's okay. But this is what I'm talking about. Do not touch Egyptian things in real life. This is not Scooby-Doo. This is not Scooby-Doo and the gang, and we are not on a random trip. Leave those things alone. I don't know what it is about ancient Egypt, but leave it alone.
Now I remember seeing this episode of A Hunting, and this doctor, he was going through his midlife crisis. Then he went to Egypt and ended up buying a piece of cloth. No, it was a piece of wood that was wrapped around in a cloth that he purchased for like $5, right? And he purchased off of some man that he saw on the side of the road, took it home with him. And when I tell you this man's life went to shit afterwards, he got a divorce. He lost 3 of his children, like horrible car accident. It was just the craziest thing. He ended up having to get an exorcism and also had to get some sort of cleansing done in his house. No, he even had to move out of the house because the cleansing did not even help the house. He tried to get rid of that piece of wood and the cloth for so many times. He could not get rid of it because the thing was cursed, and in return cursed his entire family.
So it turns out that 3 months and 1 week after sending that package, I am still weirdly in possession of that chunk of what I was told was a pyramid. I tried to send it back, you guys, and it made it to Egypt on the 8th of July. It's marked on there, received in Egypt. And then no one ever claimed it. It's like the cat came back, but it's like a chunk of the pyramid. So if anyone has any like like solid addresses that I can send this to, or I would really love to talk to someone and get this in the hands of the right person. So if you know anything, and I'm going to actually take this comment and I'm going to go and try to look up the museum that they're talking about and send it there. But this is not the outcome I was thinking I would. I'm just stunned that I waited 3 months to share that draft, and the next week this thing comes back. I've got it right here. I don't want to show you because it has like addresses all over it and stuff, but yeah, this is it. Piece of the Great Pyramid that was taken. It is illegal to have.
So y'all ain't learned nothing.
So I've always had this weird obsession with ancient Egypt for some reason. And I saw this video going around where this woman's son went to Egypt and picked up a piece of the pyramid. Now, I don't know where, like, if he actually, like, fucking, like, ripped it off of the pyramid. But I also went there last summer, and I also picked up a stone from the pyramid. Okay, so this is my little stone. I think it's just, like, limestone, I don't fucking know. But yeah, like, I saw that video, and I had to go find mine, because I'm like, hello? I did that too. But I don't know if he genuinely, like, fucking chipped that shit off of the pyramid or whatever. So anyways, with that being said, I don't know, like, maybe, like, nothing has been happening to me, so that's what made me question it. Like, maybe his family is they deserve that. I don't know, because the fact that they sent it out and it came back to them is insane. But I wanted to see what that stone looks like, because, like, someone tell me if this is what her stone looked like, because this is what I got. You know, I picked it up from right under, and then now that I'm saying it out loud, it is kind of insane, because, like, that's literally someone's, like, burial site. But girl, like, what the fuck? I love collecting stones. Like, hold on. Okay, I can't find it, but, like, I have an obsession of picking up a souvenir from every place I've ever been to, and this was just one of those things. So I don't know, I'm not really cursed, you know, so good for me, I guess. But, like, I don't know, that shit, it kind of freaked me out a little bit, because what are you talking about?